Good morning and welcome back to day 3 of my Wales trip. The weather has changed again. According to the thermometer on the car, it was -4 here last night. I couldn't find anywhere to park. There was no campsites around here that were open or were available, so I'm doing a bit of stealth camping. And it's daylight outside, as you can tell, and normally if I'm stealth camping, I'm off at first light. I move off somewhere else. But I've looked out there and all the cars around me are all frozen solid, so I'm not worrying too much. Where am I? Right, Wales. The thing, if you live in Wales or you visit Wales often, you'll know that the majority of the towns and the population is around the coast. And Llandudno is no different, and you can't really do Llandudno without mentioning the places around it. To the south is Conway, to the north is Ross-on-Sea and Colwyn Bay. So yeah, it's all one conurbation. Yeah. Oh, yes. While I'm thinking about it, the previous video, I've had a few people pull me up about my facts, and you've been quite right to do so. I rely a lot on the guidebooks that I pick up en route. This one, for example, is on Bangor Pier, Bangor Pier. And it states quite clearly in there that Bangor Pier is the longest in Wales. No, it's not. You all pulled me up on it, and you're quite correct. There's one where I am today, which is even longer. So I will try harder in future and double check, and I've now got somebody who's going to help me with that. So that's especially good. Where am I now? Right, I'm going to go outside, scrape the car off, and park up somewhere a bit closer to the promenade or to the centre of the town. Find a loo, because there's only so much that you can do in these little vans, and go and find something to eat. So I will catch you in a bit when I get things moving. Llandudno, early morning on the prom. Nothing is really open yet, and if you need a loo, it's 50p in one of these, just so you know. But I've made my way into Llandudno, and I'm on the shoreline, and it's absolutely wonderful. I'm very lucky. All right, it was a cold and frosty morning, but it's nice to get out when it isn't absolutely bouncing down with rain. I'm in one of these little shelter things they have on the front, and I've got to say I have got a magnificent view out there of the pier and what must be hundreds if not thousands of bloody windmills. I've never seen so many. Anyhow, my trip today is not really to show you the sights of Llandudno. I am going to have a wander around and show you things like the pier and the wonderful houses. I mean, this is a proper jewel of a tourist resort, is this. The whole place is hotels. I would say it's probably a place where the elderly retire, because there's an awful lot of retirement homes.
Hello, sir.
Hello there, folks. Despite the fact it's early morning, I've just been stopped by a guy who asked, was I filming for the BBC? Really? Anyhow, the sun is just getting up. I can see wonderful things in the distance. I have absolutely no idea what they are, whether they're boats, ships, or land. I don't know. It is a lovely spot. It's lovely fresh. It's a very clean town. As I was saying earlier, the place is full of hotels. You can get here by rail. Really designed for tourism. Really nice place. That's not why I'm here today, despite you could say that what I do is a tourism thing. There are so many YouTube videos and other things out about Llandudno and the area that I'd be just adding to them, and that's not really what I want to do. What I'm doing is I want to show you something that most of the tourists don't see. That's not bad things, it's just something that's a bit special to me. As I said in the previous video, I'm very into wildlife, so there's a big clue there. So I'll head off out, have a wander around the town, and then we'll go and see the thing. The elderly angle, I know I've got grey hair and I know I'm getting old, but the strange thing about this place is it's inundated with people, quite elderly, walking up and down the promenade. You've got people walking the dogs. This is early morning, remember, and it seems really strange. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, if you wanted to retire, this is the place. There's cafes out there, you can go wandering and get yourself a coffee, go out, get your paper, have a wander up and down the prom, you know, make it part of your constitution. There's people walking the dogs. Another thing that struck me is where I'm standing now is only, what, 10 feet above sea level, and the whole of the town between the Great Orme and the Little Orme is about at that level. I wonder what will happen with global warming and rising sea levels. Not my problem, I'll be long gone. The Great Orme, which is behind me there, is a fantastic, I imagine at some point or other it would have been an island. Now, while you're here, because you get tremendous views from up there, and plus there's lots of attractions, there's a mine up there, and lots of historic things like Bronze Age or Iron Age or even Stone Age areas. The place is fantastic, has fantastic views. If you want to go up there, then there's roughly 4 ways. There's a cable car, which this being November, nearly December, isn't running. There is a tramway, which this being end of November, nearly December, isn't running. So you can drive up, there is a road up, or you can walk up. Guess which one of the 4 I'm going to use? I am of course driving up today, but I think if it was open I'd probably opt for one of these trams. They somehow remind me of the San Francisco cable cars. And I think they take priority over vehicles everywhere. I imagine if this was the height of summer, it wouldn't be this easy and you'd be pulling into passing places constantly. Mind you, the views are fantastic from up here, especially on a day like today. Well, I'm back in the car and travelling a short distance up the coast, and to the main reason why I'm here in Llandudno. It's time to show you something that many visitors to the area just never see. It's a bit of a stroll, but trust me, it's well worth the effort, and you might want to bring along your binoculars or cameras for this one. I brought you today to a very special place. It's extremely special to me. This, or behind me, is Angel Bay, and I'm sat on the Little Orme. And it's not very accessible, to be fair, is the Little Orme. The Great Orme, you can drive to the top. The Little Orme, believe it or not, you've got to park in a housing estate, and that was the reason why I didn't really show you where I was parking, but it is quite an obvious one. But a gentleman down there says don't show where to park. So I haven't done, but I've taken it up the stairs, which is why I was out of breath. Angel Bay. It's the best place I know of to watch seals. It is wonderful. And the noises they're making today, you can understand how seamen
thought there were such things as sirens on the rocks, because they're singing to each other down there. There's the adult seals with the pups. There isn't as many now as there used to be. What's happened is a lot of people have found out about the place and they've been idiots. They've flown drones over them. They've gone down to the beach where the seals are. There's no need to do that. You can see them very well from the top. Some idiots have even been down there and tried to camp on the beach and have even attacked the seals. You just cannot credit it. You must respect wildlife, and you must respect wildlife like this. These are truly wild. They would be vicious if you went anywhere near them, especially the pups, so you don't want to go down there. It's just so wonderful to see. I hope you'll agree with me. I hope you'll visit, and I hope you'll respect them.
Angel Bay is home to grey seals. You can see them all year round, but the best time to spot them, especially seal pups, is during the breeding season, which is from September to December. The seals come ashore to rest on the rocks, and it's common to see large numbers of them, sometimes up to 250 at once, particularly during low tide. Well, I hope you found the seals interesting. Angel Bay is a great place to sit with a flask of hot tea and eat your sandwiches whilst watching these lovely creatures. I should point out that if you are a nature lover, the Little Orme is an RSPB nature reserve, so there are plenty of seabirds to watch too. Well, I'm back in the van and just packed up, but I'm about to set off on my way home. I've always maintained that my camping allows me to go off, explore, see things, and experience things, and so it's really a means to an end. Yeah, and the camping, of course, allows me to do it cheaply. Well, I've just reached a bit of a milestone in that I've been doing these videos for a year now, and so I'd like to thank everybody who has taken the time to watch, and especially those who have kindly subscribed to the channel. You have no idea how much it means to me. The support I have had, even from other YouTube creators who have provided me with both help and advice, has been fantastic. I've had some wonderful conversations with viewers on both YouTube and Facebook, which is great, even when you are pointing out my little mistakes. So please, if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'm so close to the magical 1,000 subscribers. And feel free to chat or even message me on Facebook. In doing so, you'll make an old man very happy. I'm leaving you today with a few photographs I took around the towns around here, Ross-on-Sea, Colwyn Bay, and of course Conway. Catch you again soon, and thank you very much for watching.